Hey guys, I'm Isaiah Tripp here with Trip Talk, and today I'm going to be talking about investing in stocks and providing you guys with some quick tips that will ensure your success in the stock market. Today I'll be speaking from experience and also research, so if you're new to the stock market and you want to know how to get started with making money, this is definitely the video for you. Stay tuned. Okay guys, now before I get started with the actual information that I have for you today, I gotta go ahead and get this out of the way. In regards to where you can invest, there's plenty of places where you can invest, and really that just comes down to choosing the best app that works for you. All of them are going to be pretty much the same. I mean, you link your bank account, you import money, and then you start investing. I mean, it's really that simple. So in regards to picking an app that's best for you, is really just going to come down to that. What is your preference? I use Charles Schwab and Webull. Those are the two investment apps that I use, and sometimes I use TD Ameritrade, but again, all of them are really the same, and it just comes down to preference. So Google which app you want to get started on today and pretty much go from there. Now, getting started with investing, guys, the first tip that I have for you is to never invest in anything that you do not understand. When you invest in a business that you do not understand, you can't possibly follow and keep up with the business. And why would you want to invest your money in anything that you cannot follow or keep up with? Furthermore, going forward with a business that you do not understand will also strip away your patience and your passion. And passion and patience are both critical to your success in the stock market. So again, be sure to never invest in anything that you do not understand. Now, going forward with tip number 2, be sure to do your research on a company before investing in it. The research process will consist of 3 main things. Do I understand the company and how it makes its money? Do I understand the behavior of the stock? And do I believe that its value over time will grow in the next 5 to 10 years? Now, in order to find the answer to those questions, you're going to have to do some research on this particular stock online. But not only that, you want to watch the stock that you're interested in daily for at least 1 to 2 months, because again, what this will do is it will allow you to predict the behavior of the stock. And if you can predict that behavior, you can know when to get in and when to get out. So again, that is very important. Be sure to do your research both online and both by watching the stock daily for 1 to 2 months. Now, going forward with the next tip, you never want to sell your stock unless the business changed fundamentally. So if you've done your research on the stock and everything like that, and it's going in a certain direction and you believe in that direction, you want to keep that stock and hold on to it for at least 5 to 10 years. And again, yes, this is a big commitment. 5 to 10 years is a big commitment. So you want to do your research and all of the steps that we went over before you get into this stock, because there's no real sense or no real need to get in it if you're not going to be in it 5 to 10 years, because if you're in it 5 to 10 years, that's where you will see the real infinite gains. Now guys, I want to break away and say this real quick, because I do understand that life does happen sometimes. So if you are in a bind and everything like that, of course you can sell some of your positions and some of your stocks to get some quick cash and liquidity that way. But the main goal here, guys, is 5 to 10 years. You want to hold true. You want to do everything you can to keep those positions and not sell, even if they shoot up a little bit and come back down a little bit. You want to just stay true to it for 5 to 10 years and then cash out at that time, or even hold longer if you can. Hold as long as possible, because again, that is where you will see the infinite returns. Now, the last tip I have for you guys, and this tip is really just a question that's going to make you think, a question that's going to make you, hopefully make you make a plan of where you want to be in the next 5 to 10 years. But this question is very important whenever you're asking or whenever you're investing in a specific company. This question is, what will I get from this company and when? What will I get from this company and when will I get it? The reason you want to ask yourself this question is because you want to make a roadmap. You want to have a plan. You want to have something thought out that if anything ever goes astray, you know that it's time to get your money out, pack your things up, and maybe put it in another company. Okay? So you want to know, what will I get from this company and when? And all that question is going to make you do is do your research and make a plan of where you want to be in 5 to 10 years. What do I want to get from this company, and how long should it take to get that from this company? And if anything ever changes from my specific plan on what I want to get from this company and when, it may be time to pack up my money and move it somewhere else. So today, We talked about investing in stocks, and I also provided you guys with some tips on how to ensure your success in the stock market. Number one, never invest in anything that you do not understand, because again, if you invest in something that you do not understand, you can't possibly follow and keep up with that stock. And so if you can't possibly follow and keep up with something, why even put your money in it in the first place? Just don't worry about it. Don't even invest in it. Don't even look that way if you do not understand it. And what does this look like? I mean, there are a lot of people making money in the medical field, but I don't know anything about medical products or anything. So although there's a lot of money to be made in the medical field, I'm just not going to go into it because I can't even follow and keep up with it. So never invest in anything that you don't understand. Always be sure to do your due diligence and research before investing in the stock. And when you do finally decide to invest, be sure it's a stock that you plan on keeping for 5 to 10 years, or else it's no real reason to invest in it. Yes, you can make money here and there selling stocks quick, and if you are one that's going to be short term in the stock market, always keep in mind, buy low and sell high. But again, your infinite returns are going to come in that 5 to 10 year period. So be sure to never invest in a stock unless you plan on keeping it that long. And the last thing we talked about, guys, is the question you should always ask yourself when investing in the stock. What will I get from this company, and when do I plan to have it? And so all that question is going to make you guys do is just simply think and also make a roadmap and a plan on where you want to be in 5 to 10 years. This roadmap and plan is something that you can stick to, and you can see if anything is ever going astray from your personal vision. If the company is just changing, making these crazy changes for what, you'll be able to see that. If something is going on, you'll be able to see that and pick it out because you have your roadmap already planned. And so when something goes astray, you'll be able to notice it, you'll be able to see it, and you'll be able to know when you should take your money maybe out of that company and move it somewhere else. So I thank you guys for watching today. I'm Isaiah Tripp here with Tripp Talk, and I really hope you guys learned something about investing today. And in fact, if you did, I just ask that you click the like button and also leave a comment down below. And what that will do is just simply make YouTube actually recommend my video more. So if you learned something and you feel like this video could help someone else, definitely like the video and definitely comment down below. And also, if this is your first time visiting this channel, I just ask that you consider subscribing as well. So until next time, I'm Isaiah Tripp here with Tripp Talk. Thank you guys for watching.